I completely forgot about the clap. No, I'm just kidding.
I counted down this time. Like, that's...
I'm not gonna put
I have
that in
my
the video.
shit.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably not gonna put the whole clap scene.
Whatever, man. Fuck off. That was like the best one I had. Take it from me.
Do you want me to put it in the episode?
No, I don't want it anymore. I will put a dislike if it's there. Go on my personal, because out of spite. Now we'll comment, that's right, it was me.
I'm just gonna put everything except the clap. Oh, man.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Pub Crew with Ryan and Vic. Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was the best one yet.
I like it.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. I'm Vic. That's Ryan. You already know.
Yeah, if you didn't, now you know.
Yeah.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Woo.
Bringing the fire today.
Yeah, I hope you guys have had a great week. We have had a fantastic past few weeks.
Yeah.
As you can tell by our collab episodes. And
Yep. Check those out if you haven't.
Yeah.
They're great.
And if you follow us on our Instagram and other Facebooks,
the media,
yeah,
the socials.
You'll see why we've been having such a great week as well. Look it up.
After this, though. Or you can pause it.
At
Then
Pub
come
Crew. I'll put the link tree in the description as always. Yeah. Just so you can keep up with us, because we went on a couple of trips.
We had our adventures. We had our own adventures. That was great.
It was super awesome. I had a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we can just jump in and talk about that for a bit. If you want.
I think it'd be a good opener. Well, I think before we should have a nice nice brew to accompany that.
Man, I already forgot how we haven't recorded in like a week.
It's been fucking, I'm glad we had enough to get us this far.
Exactly.
I was like, fuck, we're gonna have just enough. We're gonna need to do this again.
Yeah.
But anyways, today I know you love seeing us drink Guinness because we keep talking about it and doing it.
Love Guinness.
But this is actually Guinness Nitro Cold Brew Coffee, which I was surprised to find because I've been seeing it and I just happened to it was one of those like real life ads come to life.
Yeah.
I was at the store and then I had seen an ad for it literally going to the store and I was like, oh, I wonder if I'll find that. Fucking there. No regular Guinness.
Yeah.
But they had this, so I was like, fuck
Who
me.
the fuck in our city goes around buying all the Guinness?
That was weird.
Like,
I don't understand. Never been in a shop.
that happens to me all the time. I go to a store and there's just like no Guinness at all.
Like, why? All of a sudden.
Yeah. And then
Do you think we have something to do with
I
that?
don't know, maybe.
Let us know down below.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But yeah, so I found the Nitro Cold Brew Coffee, and I'm kind of excited to try this one because I love Guinness and Nitro Cold Brew Coffee. Ooh, that just sounds amazing.
This is beer with coffee and natural coffee flavors.
Bottoms up. Ooh, that was a nice save on my end.
Oh no!
Was it a bad save on your end?
I saved everything but like 4 drops now.
Oh yeah, I got a drop. It's on the coaster though, so that's fine.
Oh man.
Oh, it just smells amazing.
I know, it just smells like fucking
coffee, right?
Yeah. And I'm just gonna wait fucking forever.
Yeah.
For this to settle.
I got us on standby. Learned a thing or two doing the show.
I know. Doing great.
It smells amazing already, folks. Like,
I know.
It's just straight up coffee.
Like, I actually don't think that there was any coffee stouts or any coffee porters in any other places that I went to.
Oh yeah, we can go right into it. So where did you go exactly?
I went to LA.
Okay.
And made my way to Palm Springs.
So you were just on the West Coast. So you went all of the West Coast and then
I just hooked like back. I mean, I drove out there. And the first night we stayed in LA and then we just made our way more east.
So like you went the furthest and then started.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and oh shit, I need to bring up the places because there were so many places. The first one that I went to was LA Ale
House or something like Aleworks.
Aleworks.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah, that place was fucking great. I mean, as far as like being in LA, it was kind of hidden away. It was nice.
Really?
Yeah, like there was a ton of people there, but that's just because their beer is so good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they had. Oh man, they had like a I'm already fucking. It's called Wizard Stash, and I already forgot what was
That
in it,
sounds
but it was 12%.
That's even better.
Yeah, it was bourbon.
The wizard naming has to be fucking high in ABV.
Yeah,
I would hope so.
I know. I hope I hope I can bring up their beers. Like they have a bunch, but yeah, I had their fucking IPAs. See, I wish I would have written down everything, but I had like so many beers throughout this whole trip.
It's understandable
that I just fucking like.
I mean, you gotta understand too. Like when we did these trips, it wasn't like business.
No, yeah.
We weren't doing this like it's like we just happened to go out of town and we were like, oh, breweries. Let's go to breweries. So it was like, yeah, we're gonna try it, but it's not like we were like trying to remember this shit.
For real, like I was there to help a friend move. It wasn't even like I went on vacation.
This was like yeah, and then I went literally to deliver a fucking dance pad to a friend out there.
Oh hell yeah!
Because I got a truck and I just happened to have the right amount of days off that I was like, yo, if you can if you can get this figured out by tomorrow night,
yeah,
I will pick up and deliver and we'll make it a thing. And he was like, give me an hour. Yeah, sure enough. He's like, yeah, it's already paid for. Contact. I was like, all right. And then I made my way to the Dallas Fort Worth area, Arlington.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I had a good time out there too.
Yeah, barrel aged Wizard Stash. There we go.
So I let you finish as before getting into mine, but yeah, that's how it's like. Yeah, it wasn't there as like a vacation. Like, it was like, yeah, we went out of town to help with something, and just I mean, I guess we'll make a trip out of it. Why not, right? You're already out there.
Yeah,
To make the best of it.
It's a pastry stout, apparently, is what I found on Untappd, but it's 12.8%. And it fucked me the fuck up.
I would imagine.
They also had some really good seltzer that my friend really liked. We tried out 2 of their IPAs. One was a double IPA. I mean, West Coast is just known for that stuff. And like an IPA aficionado like me couldn't have gone to a better place. 2 pinkies up the butt.
Oh, because it's double IPA.
Like I could have not have picked a better fucking place.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
They had a juicy IPA that was really good, and that was just like the first day. After that, we started making our way like more inward. We went to the fucking Three Weavers brewing company.
Oh.
That was super fun. I tried out a hazy IPA that I just fell in love with. It was super juicy.
Okay.
Went to another place called Hops and Spokes Brewing Company in like some in some small town called Yucaipa, California. Yucaipa? I don't know.
Got me on that one.
Yeah, but that was super nice. Also in that same place, we went to Brewkaipa, and both of these places were like the complete opposite. Brewkaipa was like a super like southern, like western. Like there was
saloon.
There was
I'll get you, Dirty Dan.
There was like people who were probably 3 times my age playing in a band.
Really?
Yeah, and they were super dope as fuck. I loved them.
That's
I forgot Angel Rose, I think was the name. They were a cover band. Yeah, they started out with Tom Petty. Couldn't go wrong. I was fucking singing. That was super fun. Hops and Spokes was like spokes, like bicycles, like cycling. So they had like bicycles and shit like that on the walls and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it was like complete different experiences. They each had like
cool.
individual
Got variety in your life.
They had like individual like beers. I mean, they all had IPAs and like light beers and all that stuff, but the stuff that they use to like flavor them was like different everywhere. So even if it was an IPA, I wasn't having the same one. Had different like tasting notes. Some were like majorly fucking hoppy and just tasted like fucking hops and dank.
Ooh, dank. Oh man.
And others were like super fruity. There was one that had like pineapple. There was one that had like cranberry. A cranberry double IPA at Hops and Spokes.
That
one stuck out in my head because that was super.
That sounds like it was. You could probably get me with that.
And I think it was like 8-9% too. So it was like
that. I mean,
it did the job. Oh man.
Oh, I think we're
really
now before getting All right, cheers.
Cheers. Oh man, it's been a minute. That's super good. That's just drinking a coffee. with a little bit of Guinness in it.
Yeah, like a little bit of Guinness, like some spiked, like trying to do an Irish coffee, but not as creamy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like some spiked coffee. That's amazing.
And like the head,
like a nutty coffee. You know?
Yeah, especially because you have such a big head on these that it's just like the foam of like a cold brew.
Yeah, like a fucking. Yeah, I mean it's nitro, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But
yeah, super good.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Yeah, but I fucking
good on you, Guinness.
Yeah, I fucking loved it. And like, lastly, we went to what was this place called? Las Palmas Brewing, which was in Palm Springs, like close, I think downtown or close to downtown.
That makes sense.
It was like super like fancy. Like I've never been to a brewery where I felt underdressed.
Really?
And like I didn't care. I was there on vacation. Like fuck them. What are they gonna do?
Yeah, you ain't from around here.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I don't fucking care about your fucking rich ass lifestyle.
I'll conform to your means of society,
Your
man.
Fucking like 3 restaurants that have like a 2-hour wait. And like, we didn't eat there. We just went for the beer.
No, 3-hour wait. Fuck
yeah, yeah. But like, man, like it was super fun. I just like talked to the bartender. Like, so like, you guys get tipped good here? Like, are you guys hiring? Like,
take up a new career somewhere else.
Yeah,
just work here.
Yeah, pretty much. It was super funny. And then the food. Oh, we went to so many food places, but. We're
out there.
We're not a show about food. We're a show about beer. Yeah.
Let us know down below if you like to see that shit.
We'll have. I mean, I would just go to Undisputed and do a show there every week. And
we need to go back to Undisputed. We need to go back, do another thing there.
Yeah. Eat some wings.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's so good. No, yeah, but over there. I mean, I fucking talked about the croissant. The croissant was fucking amazing.
That's right.
Oh, man. That's like the perfect way to fucking wake up. They had... I don't know. They just had a bunch of shit. It was super good. I had fun.
That sounds like
yeah. I mean, I helped my friend move the first couple of days, and then I was free. And then I was like, okay, I can do this. I have a couple of days to...
Go do shit.
Go hammy. I didn't go do any like touring or sightseeing though. Like that's one thing that I was like, on.
Like you wanted to, or you didn't want to do it?
I kind of wanted to, but everything that I wanted to do was like museum shit and observatory shit, and all of that stuff was closed.
Oh,
yeah.
Still? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then by the time I got the bright idea to like go do hikes and shit like that. Like
it was like on the last
the second to last day, and then I was leaving and I was like, nah, that's fine, fuck it, I'll do it some other time.
Well, yeah, it just gives you more like of a reason to go back out there.
Yeah,
like if you do it all at once. I mean,
I mean, going to breweries was huge for me though. Like that is definitely something like that I've been wanting to do so much, like to exhaust every brewery here and then go someplace else. But I'm glad I got to like start somewhere else and just be like, damn, like these breweries are hardcore.
I feel like that's part of our goal here. Like we should make it a point like for us to actually go have an episode at a fucking brewery, like other like big breweries or small breweries, any brewery.
Yeah.
We'll fucking be the what's the Good Eats or we'll be the Good Eats of brewery. Yeah. We'll be that. We'll be the Alton Brown of well, you'll be the Alton Brown. You're the snob.
Yay!
You'll be the one that dissects all the beers and breaks it down to like the core and why it's shit or why it's good.
Yeah. Oh man, and that's another thing. Like over there, like I don't know what it was. Like everything about the beers, like none of them were bad. And I feel like it's just because craft brewing has been so huge in California for a longer time.
Yeah.
So I feel like they've done, like, I've got into conversations with brewers over there. A lot of them have been brewing for like 11, 12 years. You know, like they've had that background in it. They've like sort of cut their teeth into trying out everything. And a lot of them were just like, yeah, we opened up a couple of years ago. I forgot which one. That was one of the 5 that opened up actually mid-pandemic. So like they fucking did great, and a lot of people wanted their brews and stuff like that. So that was super awesome.
I'm glad that worked out. Yeah, that was a rough fucking time.
Yeah,
for everyone.
But a lot of the people were like, yeah, like we've been brewing for like 10, 15 years, and I'm like, holy shit, like. I'm sure we have people like that here. We've met a couple of those people here.
Yeah, I was about to say, we
But I
talked
feel
to
like
those people.
just due to the size of craft brewing in California, there's a lot more of those people over there.
Right.
Especially because it's just been so huge over there. The one thing that I did kind of was about is that I didn't really find a lot of, like, besides the Wizard Stash, and yeah, I think that was the only one. I didn't find a lot of great stouts or a lot of great porters. There was this other vanilla porter that I had. I forgot which one. Like, it was okay. I don't know.
I know. Like on the West Coast side of things, it's a lot of IPAs.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna see a lot more of those, which that's not surprising.
Yeah.
I get it.
And half of those places were like if they did have a stout or any darker beer, it usually had like lactose in it. Oh. And that to me is like sometimes okay.
Hit or
but
miss.
Like, yeah. And I don't know. It was just weird. That's all I wanted to say. I had fun though.
That's good.
I definitely recommend people traveling and watching and checking out brewing places, because you never know what you're gonna find. Like if you find your perfect beer there, oh man, like,
definitely it's
so
worth
good.
it's worth experiencing shit, especially from the actual breweries. Like I know, like if you go to like your local joint, like here, like some tap houses or even restaurants or bars will carry some of the local brew from the local breweries here, but it varies a lot. Like you might not see it everywhere. It might be like maybe just one, but when you go to the actual breweries themselves, they'll have everything they can give you, and that's a great experience to actually go down, because then you actually get to see the people who made this, and it's awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking great. It was just funny because I went there. I went to a liquor store there, and they had beer from like New Mexico and stuff like that, and like the craft section. And I'm like, haha, I know.
Yeah, it's like that part. You're like, hey,
I know
next door to me.
Yeah, pretty much. It was so great, man. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had fun on your trip too.
Yeah, I ended up going to the Revolver Brewery tap room, which is in their Texas Live like stadium where the new Ranger Stadium is. That was fucking dope because it was open, like to go in.
Ooh.
I was trying to go to the actual brewery, which is in Granbury. But when I was trying to look it up online, it was like they do tours, but it looked like it was either like Saturdays, Sundays, and it was like minimal
Specific dates,
and there wasn't like a lot of detail. So I didn't. And from where we were, it was like an hour and a half. So I'm like, I don't want to drive out there just to get turned away.
Yeah.
But I saw the tap room was open, so I was like, well, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome in and of itself, because bartender there was dope. You know, right away I told him, like, hey, you're not from here, but, you know, I love this beer. And of course he's like, oh, well, fucking, he's like, here's what is like, everything we have here on tap's brewed here in-house, because they had their own brewery inside there. I was like, that's dope. And they had all the stuff from Revolver that I haven't seen in stores here.
Yeah.
They have stouts, porters, IPAs. They had a cider, I think. Like, they had a lot.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, is that a cinnamon one? I was like,
ugh.
It wasn't
Their
that
full
bad.
lineup.
Yeah.
Oh, that's super awesome.
Yeah. I got their porter, which was like a 9%. It's aged in a bullet bourbon barrel. Oh my god, you definitely taste it, but it's awesome.
Damn, that's awesome. That's super cool.
They had an amber too, which was pretty tasty as well. So I had a good time. They treated us nice there. I mean, they were like, you know, they broke down everything for us, and it was a good experience.
Yeah.
The Miller tap room was in the same area too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that was pretty awesome. Got to hang out there for a bit too. Of course, Miller's lineup.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. Yeah, then just being in that area was nice too, because like they had that area, and you can of course order food from like the restaurant area and go eat it in the tap room wherever you wanted. And it wasn't crowded, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of intimate for the most part. And then again, this was like in the middle of the day, so I was like, that was good. But it was really nice weather, so like even the beer garden area was open, and the AT&T Stadium's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so awesome.
Dude, that's awesome. Oh man, I didn't even fucking talk about it, but like the ones in Ukaipa or whatever the fuck the place was called. I'm terrible at names.
It's alright, we'll get there.
The Hops and Spokes Brewery had like a taco truck.
Mm.
And fuck, like, hands down, like, some of the best tacos that I've had outside of, like, in Juarez area. Like, holy shit, like, they got down. I was super full. And then the fucking other place, the fucking Brukaipa, had, like, a fucking artisan pizza place right outside. They had, like, the whole fucking, like, oven and everything just chilling out. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
It was super amazing. The girl that worked there was super cute. That's just a fact.
That's just a
yeah.
It's a fun fact. Yeah.
Yeah, it was super funny. Cause she was like, she gave me like the, you know, those like things that like light up and vibrate when like your order is ready.
Yeah, the little square thing.
Yeah, I gave that to my friend who I was helping move, and she was like, okay. And like 10 minutes later, a beer or two later, I was like
10 minutes later, a beer or two later. That's how we can measure time.
I was like, where the fuck is the food? Like, she should be ready by now. And she's like, well, I mean, this didn't ring and everything like that. And as soon as I took it from her and I was like seeing it, the light was off. I looked up. The girl is just like waving me down from the other side of the bar. And I'm just like, me? And she's like, yeah, you fucking idiot. She was just like, dipshit. Like, who else would I be fucking waving to? And yeah, I just went and like our food had been ready for a while.
For like a minute.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know why I fucking gave this to you. It was super funny, but the pizza was really good.
That's
yeah.
As long as it was good in the end.
Yeah. Oh man, I had a blast.
Yeah, I had a good time too. So see, we had our own little journeys, and that was nice.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe soon, things pan out. Go to breweries together.
Hell yeah.
We'll do more crazy shit, like drink.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while. Yeah,
it's been a fucking minute. Dude. I was gonna reach for the can, but I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh man. So yeah, fucking get out to your fucking breweries, guys. Like,
yeah,
you never know what kind of experience you're gonna have.
Yeah, shout out to Craft for Them Brews. Shout out to Old Sheepdog. I mean, that's where we had our collabs recently.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to all local breweries, but that's where our last two episodes were there, and they've just been nothing but awesome. I mean, every time we go, we're always welcome. You can just tell, like, anytime you go in there. It's always great. 6 Feet Under, those guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Miss those guys.
Miss them already.
Just saw them like a week ago. 2 weeks ago.
Like a week ago. It's like, miss them already. I guess it's been a week. Oh, shit. Oh, anyways. Yeah. It's been great, man. Mm-hmm. It's good to see you again.
Likewise, man.
Feel refreshed.
Yeah.
You feel refreshed? I feel refreshed.
Kinda. Like
tired, right? Like jet lag?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. It was super fun. I had a fucking... It's my first layover flight. And I was stuck in Phoenix for like 2 hours. And
I remember that shit.
And I was just like, there's nothing open.
No.
And like, I can't go anywhere. So I'm just stuck there. And then like, I'm stuck in a plane with like all of the New Mexico State soccer girl team. So like, they're all fucking going wild and crazy. And I'm just chilling there. I guess so. I don't know.
Is that why?
And I'm just chilling there without headphones because I forgot them in my car. Just like chilling there like.
That's unfortunate. I'd have bought some, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I thought about it. I don't know. I was like people watching. That's just something I do.
I got you.
But I didn't have time. I don't know. I get too lazy on vacations. Like
that's kind of the point.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck all this. Fuck responsibility. I'm on vacation, damn it.
That's exactly it. But I feel like that just leads me to go overboard, and I'm like, I don't care. If I miss this flight, who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
I'll just end up in Phoenix for a couple of months.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Fucking stuck in the terminal for be like fucking the terminal, right? With fucking Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Just stuck there forever.
Oh man, that's super fun. And I was just like, my whole trip was filled with minor inconveniences.
I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna always
And like I was
Fucking
hoping,
happens.
I was like the icing on the cake would be like if my luggage got lost. Like that would have like been like the most hilarious thing. It didn't. So like
That's
it was
good.
good. But yeah, like that would have been the most funniest fucking thing ever to me.
If that happened, yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
that would have been like, yep, we got the trifecta, folks. Fucking
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, like on the way there, like none of like the machines like fucking worked for like the gas stations. So like
Man,
I would always be like, "Thing, try it out. Didn't work. Please see cashier." Okay.
oh my god, I had that happen once driving from here to there. I was like, why the fuck?
Yeah. The next time we stopped, thing, press a button on the screen. Fucking whole screen turns black.
Oh,
And I'm just like, okay, I'll just go to this pump. And if I can go to this pump, I click a thing, and the screen turns black. I'm like,
what the fuck is going on? Give my goddamn simulation.
Yeah, it was super funny. And then, oh man, it was just minor shit. It was just super funny. The room we were originally gonna stay at didn't have enough rooms, so we had to go to another hotel nearby.
That sucks.
Yeah, but like luckily, like they took care of it, so it wasn't as terrible as it could have been.
I
But
mean, it all worked out.
yeah,
So,
but it was just like minor shit that it's just like, fucking go fuck yourself.
I'm on vacation, damn it.
Yeah,
I don't want to deal with this bullshit right now.
yeah,
I have the mental capacity to be dealing with this bullshit. I get you.
yeah.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, are we done with our journeys?
I mean, that's all I wanted to talk about. I mean, the rest of the journey was just good food, good vibes.
Oh yeah,
Like,
good times all around. I went to fucking I went to Free Play out there in Arlington. Yeah, well, Arlington, Dallas area.
yeah.
It's like I mean, I was getting shunned for calling it a barcade, but it's really an arcade that has a bar.
So it's a arcade bar.
Sure. I don't know. I was like, oh, it's like a barcade. They're like, no, it's an arcade, but we have a bar. And I'm like, okay.
Can they not legally call it a barcade, or else they'll get
Yeah, because
shut down?
yeah, like it becomes a different. Like I asked my friend the breakdown of that, and it's literally because like, you know, bars around here have to have that 51% sign, where it's like if your sales are more than 51% in the liquor, you have to have certain licenses, right? Well, they do serve liquor and they have a bar, but they're a big arcade where they charge you a cover fee, right?
Yeah.
But that all the games are free,
Oh, that's
so you don't
awesome.
have to put tokens in. You just go play whatever the fuck you want, and you can buy a drink. You're not obligated to. So apparently, I guess the way the revenue works out every month is that cover fee is what's always more than anything else. So they generate more sales on the entertainment side than the actual liquor side. I'm like,
That's
oh,
good.
so that's why they're not a barcade.
So
I get
arcade
it.
with a bar.
That's the definition. I'm like, I guess I'm
That's
the
cool.
asshole.
I wish we had that.
Yeah, closest thing we got's a fucking Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
That's the closest.
I mean, is Rubik's open?
oh yeah, we got Rubik's.
But like,
Rubik's is open, but
Oh, okay.
like you have to pay for everything.
yeah,
And
exactly.
that's,
I mean, you have to pay for everything at
unfortunate.
Dave and Buster's too.
yeah, but it's Dave and Buster's. You know, like Dave and Buster's is a fucking corporate fucking entity. So yeah, why am I not surprised I'm having to do this? Right? They're also fucking expensive on their drinks. Like,
Oh,
I don't go there to drink. I'm there for like the entertainment maybe and a drink.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I always pregame. Always
Go-
pregame.
Always pregame, but responsible.
We need to make a like the 10 Commandments of Pub Crew.
Always pregame.
Always pregame. Should thou shalt pregame?
Thou shalt pregame before any what would we say, like any obligation.
Yeah, before anything.
Yeah.
If there is time for it, there will be pregame.
Let it be known that's been written today.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure the rest out as we go.
Yeah, but that'll be our first commandment.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, yeah, we got Rubik's, but yeah, like you have to pay for every game.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking shine Rubik's, but a lot of the time there's always something wrong with the game.
Yeah.
Like the one you want to play.
Well, that's
buttons don't work.
That's the part, like in all arcade places here. Like
Free
even
Play was pretty on point.
Yeah,
though.
but even like Funkmeyer is like.
Oh well, yeah, but they're free though.
Yeah.
But they also don't charge you a cover. So it's like
Yeah.
one of those you're damned if you don't. Like they don't charge you a cover. You don't have to pay for the games. But
I just feel like I don't like. Can we talk about it? It's like, would that even be a sustainable form of like entertainment here in El Paso?
what, like having an
Like an arcade
that?
with a bar?
Here, probably not, because it works out there. I mean, it definitely had enough hype there, like and like interest that they still get frequented a lot, and they're doing well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yeah, that works great there. Here, I don't know. I don't know if it would do well here just because it's El Paso.
Yeah.
Like it would depend on the games first of all.
Yeah.
And I think the way it works out there is I think the owner has 3 establishments like that across that area.
Okay.
So and he fixes them, or he has someone that he fixes it for him. Like, so if there's something wrong, like you could report it and it gets fixed within that week.
Damn. Yeah, we don't have that.
You see what I mean? Like we don't have that here. If it operated like that, I think it would work here.
Mm-hmm.
If it operated like that here. But the thing is, we would need something like that here with someone willing to do that, and I guess the funding behind it with all the know-how for that to actually happen.
Yeah.
So I think it could do well. People like Funkmeyers, people like Rubik's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it could work. It has to be implemented in the right way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I feel like it would need some sort of like, I don't want to say gimmick, but like some sort of like niche thing.
Yeah.
That will always like keep money rolling in. Cause like, man, like, I don't know, like El Paso is different from other cities. And we have like such a fucking.
And if you're from here, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're not even like trying to like say shit or anything. Like you know, if you're from here, like yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
Things don't pan out here quite as well as they do in other places.
Yeah, like we have a very specific demographic.
There you go.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Yeah, thanks. And I feel like a lot of that doesn't work, or a lot of like the demographics that we have here that are like super I guess populated, like 20 to 40-year-olds.
Yeah.
A lot of that wouldn't, I don't know, I think they'd rather go out and spend the night drinking at like some ratchet ass bar than go to like an arcade with a bar, or go to like a fucking more like
gaming area.
Yeah.
So it's like to see
Nerdy,
Game Busters always popping.
Yeah.
But like I said, they're kind of pricey, so that's why that's usually not the case.
Yeah, and plus here, like, it's just people taking their families.
Yeah, like you go there for your family, and if you like you wanted like the bar, arcade with the bar set up,
Yeah.
you'd probably get like a small demographic here.
Yeah.
Because I feel that in and of itself here is niche.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, there's not a lot of fucking, like, big nerds here.
There is. And it's only when you have the right circumstances do you see that.
Well, you know what I mean? Well, that's the thing, like, the, like, Venn diagram of people who would want to go out and the people who like arcades is, like, very small. It's like yeah, like, it's like this.
Whoa. Whoa. Set me up for that one, did you?
Yay. Yeah, but it's a very small section of people here.
It is. And that's why you're right. Like when it comes to like the drinking scene and going out scene here, it's literally just to get ratchet, get fucked up, because that's all you ever see or hear is like, you know, people, the bars or even the bar clubs just doing that, and then shit gets out of hand sometimes, unfortunately. Yeah. But like that's all you ever really see, and I think that's everyone's end game here. So even if we did have that here, it'd be a small demographic of people, which may not be a bad thing.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. It'd have to be like super bare bones. It'd have to be like, I don't know how to make it.
Like, I feel like there would be a demographic here for that already. You know, like there would be the people that would like that and would frequent that enough that it's like, yeah, this is the thing, and it'd be the people who are legit interested in it. You know, like I feel like if you throw enough fighting cabinets in there with some classic games, couple modern maybe,
yeah, and light gun games.
Oh yeah, light guns for sure. You're good.
Yeah,
like what else? That's all you want. And throw in the bar. There you go. Have some local brews on tap.
Yeah. Don't steal our idea.
I was about to say, like, fuck, we just come up with a business idea. Hold on.
I mean,
well, it's Mark G. We said it here first, folks. Fuck.
I mean, first of all, we'd have to test the market. Like, there's gotta be a fucking way to fucking reach out to people. Because
do we do like a Family Feud type survey?
Maybe, I don't know. Because, like, them saying it is one thing. Like, seeing it
is another.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always the thing, too. Like, people being like, yeah, I'll do it. And then, like, actually going out and fucking doing it. It's like, yeah, well. That's not going to pay the bills. Goddamn. Is that right?
Oh. I just like it, man. I had a fucking frog in my throat. Is that what the expression is?
That's a expression, yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Frog, yeah, that's one.
Okay, cool.
I know what you mean by saying it.
Okay,
so yeah.
that's cool, man. Sometimes I don't know, bilingual shit. Trying to learn another language, so I can be trilingual.
Whoa.
Yeah, but it all just gets jumbled up. Yeah, especially like phrases like that. What are they called? See, I don't even know.
Yeah. Mannerisms? Oh
no.
They're just saying.
Yeah, sayings, I guess. Yeah. Like, a lot of those don't translate well.
No.
Like, even, like, each way, like, if we're translating from English to Spanish or Spanish to English, like, sana culito de rana, it's never gonna translate.
No.
You know, like, who the fuck wants to hear heel frog ass?
Heel ass frog. Yeah, you're like, what?
Oh, you're a witch. Witch. Oh man,
can't say that everywhere.
Yeah,
we're burned for it, or become Scarlet Witch.
But now we have so many ideas. We're starting an arcade with a bar. We're starting our own beer. We might actually want to start our own brewery.
Hell yeah!
Which leads me to another shit that I wanted to talk about.
Pub Crew Brewing.
Pub Crew Brewing.
Pub Crew Brew.
Pub Brew Crew.
We're working on it. My head's hurting.
But yeah, one thing that I saw that I wanted to talk about, just because it's related to what we do here, there's a fucking brewery simulation game coming out.
Like, from start to finish? Like, you're just brewing shit?
Yeah. And it's called Brewmaster. It's
also, the name says it all.
Yeah, and it's actually like fully 3D fleshed out. Like, it's gonna be.
Is it VR or is it just like,
I don't know. It doesn't say anything about a VR now. It is coming soon.
Oh, okay.
So it is still in like the early stages, but it does say here, discover, learn, and master the art of homebrewing in the ultimate celebration of craft beer. Ooh. From perfect, authentic, chemistry-driven brewing techniques to naming, bottling, and labeling, refine your craft to become the ultimate brewmaster in the first ever realistic beer brewing experience.
All right.
And it has a story mode.
Brewmaster?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you get to set up your ideal brewery.
That's awesome. Like, yeah. Okay, I fuck with it.
I feel like if it's realistic enough, I would buy it just as a way to like come up with my own, like to make my own recipes without having to waste the material.
So you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
To see if it works out or not. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like you're going to be able to taste these beers, which is like the ultimate drawback for me for this game. But, man, like, it actually shows you, like, what exactly you need to do realistically to create this beer in real life.
That's awesome.
I would say it's
Like-
worth it.
Like finding the balance of ingredients and then having to age it, then it gives you like a time lapse of how that works.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
Like that, I would be super into that type of simulation game, especially because I do want to get into brewing. You know, I would love to start just brewing some stuff for myself or for my friends. You know, giving it away.
Oh,
Yeah. And I don't know. Like I don't know who this game is for.
it's for you.
And I guess it's for
For
me.
you already sound like you're invested. Why is it in your cart right now? Why aren't you
Because it's
pre-ordering?
coming soon.
Order
I
now.
can't. I'll add it to my list.
Add it to your list. Fucking use your Steam bucks on it.
Yeah, I will use my Steam bucks on it. But like, man, like that's just the ultimate like drawback though. Like if you're doing all the things, you're never gonna be able to taste those beers.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's the biggest drawback. Is you're gonna put all that work and you're never gonna know if it actually did pan out the way you thought it would pan out.
yeah. So that's why I'm hoping it's realistic enough that like if I come up with a couple of recipes in the game, if they'll like work out.
Will it translate into
Yeah.
real life?
Mm-hmm.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that shit.
I know. I can't wait to start my whole Brewmaster YouTube series.
Pub Crew Brewmaster.
Yeah. Pub Crew
The Brewing.
Pub Crew Brewmaster Masterclass.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
That's where we teach everybody about brewing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, first I'd have to learn it, all this shit about brewing.
So we're gonna learn while we teach, while you learn while we're teaching, and we learn while we're teaching.
Yeah, it'll be super fun.
I think it'd be great.
Yeah. So that's all I wanted to bring up. It's just that there's a game that is a brewing game coming up. The first ever brewing simulation experience.
That'd be interesting. I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Yeah, I feel like
I'd be down to play it.
Yeah,
Check it out.
It'd be fun to play for a couple of minutes, hours.
Yes.
But like, I feel like as soon as I start making my first beer, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I need to do this in real life. I need to taste
You're
it.
gonna start like, hold on, this fucking sounds awesome.
Yeah, because if you're like actually building your own like brewing split space, you'd be like, why don't I just do this shit in real life?
That's very true.
Yeah. I don't know, that's cool though. I think it's fun to see that like even shit like craft brewing is now a simulation.
Everything is simulation.
Yeah.
Are we a simulation? I don't like that we've gone through 3 fucking podcasts and we've gone through existential crisis of simulations, Vic. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
no. I mean,
It's a recurring theme and I'm not a fan of it. You want to know what I'm maybe or maybe not a fan of? Because I don't know what's going to happen with it.
what?
Sony bought EVO.
Oh shit.
I know it's not new news, but we
It's
haven't talked
still
about it here.
yeah, it's something that
And
affects
nothing's
us
come
both.
out of
Yeah.
it yet. But that's what's kind of worrying is like, so what's going to happen with that?
But like, is the best thing they can do not touch it at all?
No,
Because yeah, that's what I feel like. There needs to
they're
be.
going to have to.
There needs to be a balance.
You
of, like,
tell me how well EVO is right now. Okay, how EVO was before Sony bought it. How was it?
Well, I've never been. I just watch the streams.
Right, but do you understand how EVO works?
Yeah.
The concept and everything that's with it and like how it's been operating?
Yeah.
It hasn't been great. Like it's kind of been going down for a while. Like it's not as great as it used to be. I feel. Would I go again? Yes, I definitely would go again. It's fucking Vegas. Of course I'd want to fucking go again. But like it's kind of been going in like a one-way path towards like I don't know, the mainstreams, which I guess that's what everyone wants to see, right? But at
Yeah.
the same time it's like that's all you ever hear about when
Yeah.
there's so much more to what EVO actually is. And I don't know how that's supposed to make you feel. In other words, like I feel like the turnout's actually been going down.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't say it's working when it technically isn't. You're like, yeah, that's still around, right? But that's one thing if you're still around, but are you going up? Are you staying consistent? Are you going down? Like if there's been a decrease, that's telling you something, right? Like,
Yeah.
like your turnout, you got to do something, right? You got to change it up a little bit. And I know there's been a lot of shit with Evo.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it definitely just. I don't know. I feel like it was the expansion of everything, because Evo has had that sort of like starting from like the Battle of the Bay bullshit that they did early on. Like there was fluctuation in attendance every year. You know, it wasn't until Street Fighter 4 came out that like that shit blew up, because Street Fighter 4 was like gonna be it was the last big thing in fighting games. And that exploded Evo, and then I feel like a lot of sponsors got involved, and I feel like a lot of all that stuff got involved, which is good. I mean, I love seeing prize money coming out and people getting a lot more money.
That leads into like the Capcom tour and everything, like that Capcom Cup tour and all that stuff that all ends up leading there anyways. So that all works out because it all kind of generates around Evo being a thing. Yeah. Which is cool and all. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know what Sony owning it means as a whole.
Well, I mean, Sony kind of has the reins on most fighting games. Like, a lot of Tekken players play on
That's not a good
PlayStation. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying that's what's happening.
I mean, look at Street Fighter 5. That was a PlayStation fucking exclusive until it came to PC. Yeah, but outside of that, it's only on those two.
Yeah, and Tekken is mostly played on PlayStation now. I mean, what the fuck does Xbox have? Like
Killer
Instinct, and I mean that game is fun as hell. But the developer stopped supporting it. Like, there's no more content for it.
Yeah.
Or at least as far as I'm aware, because like I haven't seen any new people come out or like any new content being advertised.
I think they reached the end of that, like the seasons and shit. So I don't think anything new's happened with it. It still runs, like servers are still open. But as far as new content, no.
Yeah,
it's been done for a while. I think the only thing they can expect is maybe another season pass, hopefully, or a Killer Instinct 2.
And then you look at fucking Weave anime games, and those are all played on PlayStation. Like fucking Blaze Blues, Chrono Triggers, you know, like Unio, whatever the fucking game was.
Guilty Gear now, the new one.
Yeah, that's true.
So Guilty Gear even made that move. It wasn't always. That was just kind of a recent thing. But what I'm saying is like it does make sense Sony buying it, right? But at the same time, it's like, how's that gonna work as the whole, I guess, event itself or the convention would support all these fighting games when they've already taken Marvel out of the mix? They've taken a lot of bigger games that people like, you know, like the fans have spoken, but you're not gonna give them what they want. So what you're gonna give them shit that people are like, I guess, right? That's what I have to play, but
but
what you want to play.
Like, man, like the stuff with Marvel, like that stuff is just an implosion of like the scene. I feel like that had more to do with people, you know, once, like even now when, like, I don't fucking know, last Evo when Mena RD won with like his big boy team, like Marvel was already in decline when that was happening. Like it was not drawing a number of combatants as like other games were, because now it's all Tekken, it's all Street Fighter, it's all Smash Brothers.
Like, I don't want to talk about Smash.
No,
but at the same time, it's like, yeah, well, because Tekken 7's good.
Yeah.
But Street Fighter 5 is like
popular.
That's a way of putting it.
Yeah.
It's popular. But at the same time, it's like 4 was popular and good, but they've moved away from it. And now it's like, why can't we fix the things that need to be fixed with Street Fighter 5 to make it like good? Because they tried to do the whole thing online last year.
Yeah.
That didn't work. Can you fucking figure why? The netcode shit. It's not gonna fucking work.
Well, yeah, but man, that's every fucking fighting game.
But they're not all that bad. Like, they're not on that level of shit.
They're all pretty bad to me. There's been no fighting game that I've played online.
I'm not saying perfect. I'm just saying better. And if you're gonna talk about like a competition like style fucking like setup, that's a little important.
Yeah,
I feel like you'd have a better chance with a Tekken than a fucking Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, like, I don't know. Do you think Sony could bring interest back into EVO? Like, bring up that attendance score again?
I feel like they're gonna try. I feel like it doesn't matter regardless.
I know they're gonna have to try.
Yeah, but I feel like it doesn't matter regardless, because anything that they do drum up is gonna be artificial, and the interest is gonna be artificial, and that's gonna fade away, and then you're just gonna lose those numbers anyway. It's not gonna be like, I mean, yeah, you'll probably get a few people that are like passionate about it now, but I feel like if you're gonna be spending millions of dollars on, like, let's say putting it, I mean, it's already been on ESPN and shit like that, but like, if you're spending money on advertisement and shit like that, and all that interest that you drum up through that is going to be artificial, it's not really going to help out the games or the competition or anything like that.
So it's not going to change, is what you're saying.
I feel like they'd have to be pretty drastic in their ways to change it, because PlayStation would have to be like, nope, we're running shit, no external games, nothing like that. That means that they wouldn't have Smash Brothers. That means that they wouldn't have any side tournaments at all.
Actually, that's what I'm wondering too. Like, do you think Sony's going to do a Sony thing and make all exclusives?
No, I feel like Smash Brothers makes too much money for them to ignore that fact. Plus, on top of that, now that, like, in 10, 20 years, cloud gaming is going to be a thing, like, Sony and Nintendo, I feel like, don't have the backbone of, like, cloud software services. So I feel like they're, like, not even, like, trying to compete against one another as much anymore. Like, there's no console wars anymore, at least as far as, like, the industry goes. Like, they're just helping each other out. Like, Sony has already talked with Microsoft about cloud-based, like, games and shit like that.
Okay.
So, like, with the way the future is rolling around, I don't think it's gonna be like, no, that's not on our console, go fuck yourself. I feel like in the future, it's gonna be a little bit different.
You say that, but Microsoft's already made that bold move with Bethesda.
They don't make fighting games though. They don't make multiplayer
But I mean,
games.
based off what you just said, like the whole cloud game and everything, that's irrelevant on fighting games too. Like, that's just gaming in general. But like, if we want to talk about, like, no, well, fuck that, that's not ours. Microsoft's already made that bold statement of, like, going forward, they're gonna have first crack at anything exclusive from Bethesda.
Yeah, but that's just because they're desperately trying to claw at any exclusives, just like Sony has.
They're not desperately calling for it. Microsoft is, you're right.
Yeah,
That's
I'm saying just like Sony has exclusives.
Right.
Xbox is desperately trying to claw for any, and Bethesda honestly was a very smart choice.
Right. But it's like, that's why I'm saying that is, in fact, the console wars at this point is exclusives. We're not talking about, like, hardware at this point, because essentially they're all the same shit. But Microsoft offers more cloud-based gaming, like you said. But now it's just a battle of exclusives. What do you want to play? You want to play that? Well, guess fucking what? You're going to have to buy this. But I already have this. Tough Titty, you're going to have to buy this if you want to play that game. It's like, oh, okay. Or guess what? Get a PC. It's fucking, because everything's on there.
No, Nintendo's not.
Like, the console wars never end.
Yeah, no, definitely. And that's what, like, I don't feel like Sony is dumb enough to be like, no, I don't want that Nintendo money, or Microsoft money, I guess. I don't fucking know what the fuck they bring to the table. I guess the only side tournament would be Killer Instinct, and I don't even think that's that popular.
Skullgirls? No, that's not exclusive.
No.
That's not exclusive, right?
So that's why I feel like it wouldn't be that big of a thing if fucking Smash Brothers doesn't make it in. Like, Smash Brothers is so fucking huge, they can just have their own tournament.
I'm surprised they haven't.
They do. They have a bunch.
But I mean, like, on that scale.
They do, but it's just, since it's only Smash Brothers, you fucking don't care about it.
That answers that question. Well, they do? Good for them.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna affect that. I don't feel like there's any thing Sony can do that's gonna fuck it up. Because if they leave it the same, like, that's cool.
What's the worst?
It's just gonna run the
more
same.
Smash players.
I mean, it's a huge game, dude.
What I'm saying is, like, I mean, I feel like that's the only thing they can get out of it is more Smash players and hopefully Street Fighter 6.
Like, I'm not gonna make fun of Smash players because there's so many of them.
I'm not making fun of them. I'm just saying it's not a fighting game. I don't make fun of the players. I'm just saying it's a party game.
Hey, man, leave us your opinion down below, and fucking say how much you think it's a fighting game and try to prove them wrong. I don't care. I fucking would join a dive kick competition. I would join a Mario Kart competition like Evo had, like fucking Mario Kart DS or some bullshit. What?
They haven't had that.
Yeah.
Mario Kart?
Yeah.
I was in 2016. They had Mario Kart.
No, yeah, they had it for 1 year and then they dropped it. They had Mario Kart DS for 1 year.
That's upsetting.
Yeah.
Did it not do well?
Not at all. But it was sponsored by Toyota, so they had to put like a racing game in there. So that's what I mean. Like, there's no way there's nothing that Evo itself hasn't done that Sony can fuck up. Because Evo's done really weird shit in the past. I don't think it's gonna fucking happen. I don't think they're gonna change anything drastically. And if they do, like, who the fuck cares? They're still gonna make the same amount of money from...
I only fucking hope they make the same amount of money. I only hope they make the same, if not more.
Yeah.
You know, to keep Evo going, because Evo, I think, should continue.
Yeah, because, I mean, you're still going to have all the diehard fighting game fans that are going to go regardless of who owns it, because they love fighting games. And I feel like that's the crowd that Sony should be most focused on.
I think that's what I'm trying to drive home, is them not making it, like, about one thing, but obviously making it more about like what the spirit of Evo is. I think there was a thing about that, wasn't there? Like a video of like the spirit of Evo or some shit like that, or something like that, where it literally like breaks down like what Evo was made for, and like it was a really nice documentary. But like, yeah, like I think they should keep it like that as far as like keeping it with a fucking fighting thing. I mean, yeah, you're right. They have like the weird one-offs once in a while, which. But I mean, even that was like sponsor related. So that like made sense. You're like, that's stupid. Oh, okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's gonna be a reason for every change, and there's. I'm saying that they can fuck it up if they do a lot to fuck it up.
You have to try to fuck it.
Yeah. As far as Sony themselves, I don't think they're gonna change anything about it. They'd have like that would be a pretty bold move.
You think they're just gonna put Street Fighter front and center?
They are. It's already been front and center.
Has it?
Yeah. It usually has the best time slots for like streaming and stuff like that. It's usually like one of the last games at like Evo.
That's
like,
true.
Final day. So I don't think with the popularity of fighting games, I don't think they have to change anything.
Unless the fighting games change.
Yeah, and that's not gonna happen. People are fucking stupid.
Jeez.
Look, man, I'm just saying. Street Fighter 5 is out there. People are still playing it. And I mean, now...
Street Fighter fucking 6.
Now it looks like a fully fleshed fighting game.
Yeah,
and
how many seasons are you in?
I might try it. Who knows?
We're like 3 seasons in, right? Or... What season are we in? 4?
We're 4 years in. 3 years in.
No, but like the season pass.
I don't fucking know.
We're like on like the 3rd season and characters are 4th
like 6.
Season. Are we?
Yeah.
Like with who just came out? Dan just came out.
Oro and all them peoples.
Oro's not out yet.
Well, no, but that's the last season of characters.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like we're in that season, whatever the fuck that season
I don't
is.
fucking know.
Point is that season. Like we're this season in, and now it's like, oh yeah,
yeah,
I play it.
It's where it should have been 5 years ago if they would have just released it 2 years later or something like that. I don't know.
I'm just.
But
saying.
anyways, I feel like I don't think it's a big deal. I don't feel like Sony. I feel like we're just gonna see a ton more Sony banners everywhere and trailers to Sony games, and that's it.
You know what would be the ballsiest move Sony could do? Make like their Sony release shit, like their exclusive things, the day of Evo or like the day before Evo. Like that's their opener.
I mean, companies already did that. But
I mean, like
super easy.
Like that's the boss move because like they already have like a day for that, right? They've already done that, right? but now they just move it to EVO, and now it's like their one big thing, even though it's not just about them. Like, it's fucking EVO. That's a ballsy move is what I'm saying. It's like,
yeah, see, like, I don't even think they do that. I don't even think they direct it towards their other games. I just think they'd make it like all about fighting games.
I would hope they would. I'm just saying, Sony needs to keep it like EVO. You know, don't Sony up my EVO.
You're gonna see Sony everywhere.
Okay, that's fine. But like, I don't know. E3's for that shit.
Yeah. Well, E3 is not even a thing anymore.
I know, but that's an example I'm using. It's like there's the thing for its thing.
Like E3 imploded on its.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like they have their own days. Like Sony had their fucking press release, and Microsoft has theirs. Like they all have theirs. Like there's a thing for like your own thing to do that shit. Fucking leave EVO for its own thing.
Yeah, I feel like they'll do that anyways. I feel like fighting game enthusiasts are vocal enough about shit that they'll just be like,
they are very vocal.
Yeah, of course, dude. Like fucking,
they're extremely vocal.
Super salty as fuck. That's why I'm not too worried about it, because
fucking community was built in a salt mine.
If Sony does anything that the core audience doesn't like they're gonna bitch about it for months.
I think they're gonna bitch about it regardless.
I mean,
someone's gonna fucking bitch about it.
So yeah, that's why I'm not worried at all about EVO.
About Sony buying it?
Because there's a lot more people that care about it a lot more than I do.
Another?
Yes, please. I care about it a lot more than I do.
You care about it a lot more than you do?
Yeah. That a lot of people that care about EVO a lot more than I do.
Oh, okay. I don't know why the way I heard you say it was like, I care about it a lot more than I do.
No.
I was like, how can you care about it more than you do if you care? Then you care even more than that you care?
Yeah.
I care so much that I care about this.
No, I'm just terrible at fucking.
I'm terrible at words.
Yeah.
So I don't play words with friends.
Oh, I fucking love that game. I rock at that game.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so I don't know. Fucking.
You want to know what's another company I don't want upping itself up in my business? EA.
Oh, I mean,
It's almost fucked up again.
if you touch an EA game, like, they own your soul.
Right? Their terms and fucking agreements is like... I feel like I need a lawyer present when I'm agreeing to the game terms, like when you log in.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually another thing. Oh, my tits. Another thing I wanted to talk about was, I think this is kind of old news and it's kind of developed a little bit more. Is that an EA employee, well, not employees, were found selling in-game content to people.
Hell yeah. I know, I was one of them. I told them
God damn it, they're under investigation, Vic.
I told them I was an up-and-coming content creator.
And they were like,
We'll give you a discount.
$200. That's the discount.
Yeah.
Those are friend prices.
And then I got Pele and
fucking Pele.
and I'm just kidding, I don't know, fuck. I don't know a lot of fucking. I know like 3 soccer players. And I said one of them.
I said one. I'll tell you when I think of or remember the other 2. Not
no,
I know
have
the
them.
other 2.
I have them. I'm just not gonna say them. I want people to guess.
Yes.
Or in like
Yeah,
a year from now, I'm gonna say another footballer's fucking name, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's 2." Write it down.
He said 2.
Yeah.
Fucking
buddy.
Yeah, like I feel like that's the most EA thing to come out of EA and its employees.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that's necessarily like a bad thing. Well, I mean, obviously it's... Is it illegal? I guess it's illegal.
Yeah.
Is it illegal?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not pirating.
Well, no, but you're like pretty much selling people
Content they would have had to pay for anyways?
Yeah, but randomized content.
Well, that sounds like a poor system you shouldn't have implemented in their games. It's almost like gambling.
But money,
right?
But
it's almost like the gambling system, right? So
Look,
it's like
man,
you feed a casino out of its wins, right?
Hey, man, if people weren't buying it, they would have stopped.
That's what upsets me.
Yeah.
It's like you're just feeding the machine.
Yeah.
It's like, well, how else am I going to get it? don't fucking play any other way.
Yeah. So that's why for me I was like, hey, you fucking
Yeah, I mean, I don't play like those kinds of well, I mean, I know they make like Battlefront and shit, but at the same time it's like I don't buy into the whole loot system, so it's just that's what baffles me when it's like, oh well, I'm gonna buy all this so I could try and get this. Like, just fucking play the game, man. I don't think it really makes a difference. And then I think it's just bittersweet irony when it's like, oh, an employee was selling this to a person that's like, I really want this, and like, I can help you get that for this much, which, depending on your fucking luck, was probably less than what you've had to end up paying in game anyways.
You would think that. But honestly, with the way their whole, I mean, especially for FIFA, that's the one that I'm most versed in. The way their fucking loot system works, I mean, you're fucking getting one random fucking person from like a good team like 1 in a fucking 1,000 times. So like it's way easier for people to just be like, well, no, I want to have a chance at winning. I'm willing to pay this set amount of dollars to make sure I have a chance at winning.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why it got so out of hand is just because the way that the whole fucking ultimate fantasy football shit works.
Yeah. That was a whole another scandal in itself, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With the whole FIFA thing. Like, that was its own fucking thing. That whole scandal.
Yeah.
On top of this bullshit. Like, they're two different fucking things.
Yeah. But it's fucking people
FIFA,
doing
man.
the same shit. Like, if you wanted to compete at any sort of pro level, you would have to either spend fucking thousands of dollars on those packs until you get a good enough team that you're not gonna get fucking stomped in,
or you find someone you know.
Yeah.
Get what you fucking want.
Yeah.
For X amount of dollars.
Yep.
Which, I mean, I get it. I get it, but at the same time, it's like, isn't that just like the system itself? Like, that's a fault of your system. Is like you're putting it for a way that, like, it's set up in such a way, like those odds you just described is like, that's bullshit. So if you want something, you probably end up dropping as much just to get what you want, and you're probably still not even going to get it. That's what's upsetting. So I mean, of course people are going to find a way. And I mean, granted, there's the whole, like, maybe the casual player that's like, I just want this fucking player, man. Like, I'm a big fan of this. So I know like FIFA players that like legit just like FIFA, but they're not in like tied in professional fucking teams or anything. Like, if they got something like a player they wanted, fucking cool, right? That's what they wanted for their son or something. I get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, yeah, there's that whole scandal thing where you're using it for fantasy fucking league, and there's like a whole fucking underground ring for that shit, and there's like gambling going on within gambling. Like, yeah, there's legalities behind it.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I just want to play my games, man.
I mean, that's never gonna happen.
No.
I mean, I don't feel like. I feel like the more we're going into like, it's fucking, I don't know, like into the future of gaming, the more I'm just like, ugh, because we have like people selling. Like,
people buying
bits of code, people buying like bits of code. We have fucking people scalping fucking systems,
hardwares.
Like, yeah, like there's like graphics cards, all that shit. Like, it's so fucking weirdly dystopian that it's just, I'm not looking forward to it. Like,
no, it's like, can I just play my fucking game? Like, that's all I wanted, was just to play a fucking game, play the newest fucking Crash Bandicoot, and I can't do it.
Oh, the DRM got cracked on a day for Crash 4. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Dude, like,
that's
life is fucking weird, man.
Life is fucking weird. I don't know, man. I just like this Guinness.
Yeah, me too.
That's the solid truth.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's super fucking crazy how, like, there's testimonies from like professional FIFA players that are like, yeah, I felt the need that I had to do this to stand a chance at winning. And like,
And I feel they're absolutely justified in that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think they're wrong.
No, especially when like all the winnings are so fucking big. Like, of course you're gonna fucking invest $1,000 to get a couple of people that you really know are gonna make your team better to have a chance at winning like a fucking $1 million. That fucking
yeah, I get it. And when your game is, and when your loot system is set up in such a way that if these people wanted to get those players, they'd probably end up spending way more than that. At a chance of maybe not even getting them.
Yeah.
You know? That's why I don't like that system. And it's just it is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
I understand money, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time I don't think it's good.
Yeah. I mean, until some form of legislation actually like
that's what I was hearing about in the courts.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, a lot of people do think it's gambling. A lot of people use the defense of, hey, you're getting something each time, as like, that's not gambling, because in gambling you just lose your money, and here you're actually getting something for your money. It may not be what you want, but it's something. Yeah, I mean,
which is still, I think, nothing.
Yeah, but it has in some value,
right? Maybe not monetary, but it has value.
Yeah.
See, that's the fine line, right?
Yeah.
That's that gray area. That's why it's always winding itself up in courts. I think it's like those types of games are even banned in certain countries because they already consider it gambling. Like, no, fuck you, that's gambling.
Yeah, and
what do they call it? It's a surprise system, or it's like
like a gotcha system.
Gotcha system, but they called it something else in court. Like,
oh yeah, what the defendants?
Yeah, like they called it something else, and I was like, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I forgot what they called it.
It was something stupid. It wasn't gotcha, but it was like it was a surprise system or some weird system that was like, yeah, come on. Do you know you're bullshitting everyone in that room right now?
Real. And that's the other part of it, is that like a lot of politicians, especially in like our country, are like older and they've been around since before video games existed, and a lot of them probably don't fucking care about loot boxes and all that shit.
That's why it never gets that far, because it's just like, you fucking figure it out. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna figure this out, you figure this out.
I last played a Nintendo.
I've got their NES system when it was the hot shit. Yeah. I still got my Commodore 64.
Yeah, for real. I don't know, that's a trip. As long as fucking left and right, like, everything is bullshit. Like, that's why I'm just glad that...
Put that on a shirt. Everything is bullshit.
Yeah, for real. That's why I'm just glad that at least, like, loot boxes have been, like, under review in some countries. I'm glad that at least somebody bought out EVO.
Yeah.
Because, like, somebody has to. Because, man, like, I feel like the original people have all been leaving one by one.
That's what I was saying. Like, there's been a decline in shit, so it was like it was slowly going down, and there's really no like. I don't remember reading like a specific reason why people were just leaving.
Yeah,
they're just leaving EVO. Well, I think someone came under allegations of something, right?
Oh, I have no idea. I have to look that up.
Yeah, I remember. Like, I'm vaguely remembering like someone. Like, was for allegations of some shit, and he left, and then that started a domino effect of this person leaving, leaving.
Shit.
And it was like, oh shit, okay, something fucking happened, and then Sony bought it, and it's like, good.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the response. Down. I want Microsoft to buy PAX.
Holy shit! Yo, Microsoft bought PAX. That's like,
yeah, and I want Nintendo to buy that TinderCon. TinderCon? Yeah. I'm just kidding. I don't think that's a thing. I'll just try to look at like.
I'm okay with it though.
What the most inappropriate
with a whole bunch.
The most inappropriate Nintendo thing.
Fucking Mario's and fucking Toads.
Swiping left and right on the Mario's.
Hell yeah. Goddamn Peach.
Ooh, Tanuki Soup Mario. Swipe right.
Frog suit? Fuck out of here. That would be the craziest. No, unless Nintendo, you got the balls.
Oh man, that'd be super funny. I don't know.
I think it'd be great. You're gonna see a sim like that come on their store all of a sudden. I don't think I've ever seen the Switch store.
No.
There's a lot of weird games on there.
Oh.
I mean, there's good games on there, but then there's like games that are like $1 or 99 cents, and some of them are just like, how did this make it on here? Who approved this to be on your store? Like, there's some crazy like those Japanese like waifu simulators.
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
And it's a Switch.
Yeah.
I'm like, this ain't Steam.
Well, no, like, I feel like Nintendo has like slowly been like sweeping like those games under the rug. They're like, yeah, you guys are welcome too. You just have to go around the back side.
They're like, thank you for our new Mario and Zelda release. Fucking get your ass.
Yeah.
Look at this banner.
Yeah.
Get out there.
That's exactly. And I feel like it's all having to do with like trying to be a console for everyone. And that includes sad, lonely fucking boys and girls trying to date.
It wouldn't be nearly as bad if they weren't like terrible. They're like, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, you can't be mad because it was like $1.
Yeah,
you're
for
like,
real.
Fucking okay.
Yeah,
I guess, right?
Boobies.
Who did I fund for this?
Yeah.
Who's getting the funding for this, and how is $1 sustaining you? I need to understand your process.
Dude, I would just look up the developers. I would become like super friendly with the developers. Yeah, like, if you guys are looking for actors or voice actors,
I got you, fam. Let me know.
I like your other release.
I like your other release that I spent 99
Time Babes 3.
Time Babes 3, the crackdown.
I mean, I feel like that would be a pretty good game, actually.
Mm-hmm. I buy that for $1.
It's traveling through time, getting babes and chicks.
It's still our idea. It's a great idea now.
Yeah.
I like it.
I feel like we're getting to the end of this podcast.
Oh, yeah, we're good. I think we've gotten just right where we need to be.
Yeah, sounds good. Oh man, we hope you guys had a fun time with us here today.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciated any and all support that we received from you guys. Mm-hmm. We're super happy to be back and recording. I'm still like winding down from that whole trip.
You're jet lagged, aren't you?
A little bit.
Oh.
But it's fine. I mean, the trip wasn't that long. It was just like boring.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. It was my own fault. I didn't bring headphones. I forgot them in my car and I completely fucked up. But that's fine. It's my fault. I hope you guys take your headphones everywhere you go.
Don't fucking forget your headphones.
This week. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
Great.
And we'll see y'all next time on Pub Crew.
Pub Crew. Oh shit, I didn't say it. Oh. Just remember, you don't have to drink to chill with the Pub Crew.
Oh yeah,
but it helps.
It helps.
Peace out, y'all.
Cheers.
Bong with the bong, the bang, a bang, digger, digger, digger. So the boogie said, I've dropped the boogie. Bong with the bong.